Bravo is getting sued again. Denise Richards is ready to come clean, and everyone is supporting Stacey Rush. Taylor Swift is finally let us into Selena Gomez's wedding, and Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez get together for the first time after their messy divorce. This and more. Welcome to Pop Smash. Hello, everybody, troop. Welcome back. I'm your host, Andy Shademan. I hope that you are having a beautiful and amazing day, and I hope that you are ready for a full moment spilling all the tea about everything that is going on. If you are new here, welcome to the BEVERLY Troop, where we spill the tea every single day, no matter where I am and no matter what I'm doing. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you are coming from my old YouTube channel, welcome to the light. This is our new home, and I am so appreciative that you found me and that you are joining me on this new journey. All right, guys. So, girl, I have to tell you, when people want to be thirsty, they will be thirsty. When people want to have coins, they will do whatever they need to do. Like, the desperation will take you to so many levels. And now we need to talk about Bravo getting sued again, but for the most ridiculous thing ever, you know? Girl, Alexia Nepola's ex-husband, Todd, yes, that guy, is now suing Bravo for defamation. I'm like, girl, does he understand what defamation really is? Like, I'm so sorry, but claiming that, oh, they make me seem so bad. Like, no, bitch, you look bad because you were an asshole. Okay? Like, you were a horrible person to Alexia, to Alexia's kids, to Alexia's friends, and now you want to come here and claim defamation? Girl, talk about fragile masculinity, because I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? Okay. So let's go into like the details, and then we discuss a little bit. So it says that Miami real estate investor and developer Todd Nepola has filed a verified complaint in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Florida against Bravo Media, NBC Universal Media, and purveyors of pop productions. The company is behind The Real Housewife of Miami. The lawsuit alleged defamation and unauthorized use of name and likeness in connection with recent seasons of the show. The filing claims that Bravo's hit franchise crossed the line between entertainment and defamation using manipulated storylines and unauthorized footage to falsely portray Nipola as facing financial distress. The case raises broader questions about how reality television producers profit from character distortion and public humiliation for dramatic effects. Nepola, represented by Scott J. Weisselberg of Kopelowitz, Ostro, Ferguson, what? Wilderberg, Gilbert? Girl, you need to get a smaller name, girl. Anyways, asserts that Bravo and its producers fabricated and amplified false storylines suggesting he was facing financial hardship, despite his multi-million dollar real estate portfolio and long-standing business reputation. The complaint states that Bravo and NBC Universal used his image and personal storyline without consent for season 6 and 7, manufacturing defamatory content to drive ratings and digital engagement. Nepola's legal team argues this conduct is part of a larger pattern of exploitative production practices within the reality television industry. The filing connects this case to the broader reality reckoning conversation, a growing movement among former cast members. I can't. I'm so sorry. This is so dumb. Anyways, um, and exposing toxic production environments, coercive contracts, and the mental health toll of manufactured drama. Mr. Nepola wanted to be Alexia's husband, not her storyline. That's where it comes your insecurity. All of that shit that we just read comes to the fact that he wanted it to be the man of the relationship. He wanted it to be the husband, okay? But he could never move on with the fact that he was always going to be Alexia's Nepola's husband. Okay? Like he will always be the second one because you are in the Bravo world. Okay? I mean, the whole thing is just like, I mean, anyways, Nepola, look at this. Nepola is seeking $10 million in damages for defamation and $1 million for unauthorized use of his name and likeliness, along with injunctive relief to prevent further misuse or rebroadcast of his image. I I can't. I can't. I'm so sorry. First of all, Bravo never like created this storyline, okay? The other cast members brought this to the conversation because everyone knew that you were being a piece of shit to Alexia. Okay? So I'm so sorry, but like reputations are created. Okay? You create your reputation. If you are a POS, it's because you are a POS. Okay? Like no camera, no producer will make you seen that way because everything that comes out of your mouth, it comes from you. I mean, this whole thing is just so dumb. It's reeking of desperation. I mean, like, girl, I just, I, I mean, we are watching the reunion. I just hoping that Alexia will never touch that guy with a 10-foot pole because girl, it is just too much. Okay, like the whole thing, and now saying that they ruined my reputation, girl. First of all, we were all talking about what a piece of shit you were. Okay, now if people want to talk about your financial things, and you are this multi-million-dollar muggle, who cares? Who cares? Honestly. This is all about ego. This is all about a fragile man who cannot stand other people talking about him. You know, he wants to be like, oh my God, I am the man. I am like, I shut the fuck up, girl, you know? And to me, it will always come down to the fact that he will never understood Alexia's position. You know, this is this is a long-standing show. Okay, this is a show that came back from the dead thanks to the fans, and this is a show that people cherish and love. We defend our housewives no matter what. So when we see our housewife being stigmatized and treated like shit, we're looking through your bullshit. Okay, we will try to open, our housewife eyes, but we are calling things as they are, you know and I think it's just wild that, sorry guys, what is happening? No, shut up. Sorry, start talking. But anyways, I'm just, it's just too much, it's just too much. And the desperation, I don't even know if Bethany is still doing the whole reality reckoning, but I could see him calling Bethany, being like, "Can I be in your podcast? Can we talk about this, girl?" And second of all, like, I think when you appear on the show, you probably have to sign releases. So the fact that he wants his image to never be rebroadcast, I don't think that shit is going to happen. Like you already signed all of those like waivers and all of that. Like you sold yourself to the show as well. Don't come here trying to pretend that it was just all because Alexia. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Okay. And if you want to be mad at people, be mad at the people who talk about you. Like I'm just like Bravo didn't really talk about you, but anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think this is just too much. Now, let's talk about something that I was like, wow, intense. Denise Richards is moving forward with her dramatic divorce from Aaron Pfeiffer's. And it's insane, guys, because now it's being revealed that she was being a victim of DV constantly. Like an actual, and we're talking Taylor Armstrong kind of DV, you know? And it breaks my heart to see that she was in that situation. I think that, I mean, I honestly, I feel so bad for her. But anyway, she's talking about some things, and now even her ex-husband cousin is coming to defend Denise Richards. This is how wild it is. So, anyways, on Monday, October 6th, the exes attended a hearing related to the temporary restraining order Denise Richards was granted in July, and to follow up on Aaron surrendering of his firearms. While giving her testimony to the court, Denise Richards got emotional thinking back on the alleged abuse in the relationship. She claimed that Aaron will often threaten to throw me through the window and off balconies of hotels, and tearfully stated, "He's almost killed me so many damn times." Earlier that day, Denise explained that what led to their split on July 4th when she asked Aaron to leave their shared townhouse. "He got very angry at me and volatile. He got very close to me. I had just recovered from a full facelift and I still had stitches behind my ears, and I felt extremely vulnerable. He will get as close as a couple of inches from my face. He will grab my arms and he will yell, call me names such as cheating whore and a see you next Tuesday and a lying bitch." Um, then wait, what is the other one? Okay. So, and apparently at some point, even he pushed her down the stairs. Okay. Now, his cousin, it's coming to defend Denise. Kathleen McAllister, the cousin of Denise Richards' ex-husband Aaron, is supporting Denise's previous claims of abuse against her estranged spouse. During a virtual court hearing regarding Denise Richards' request to make her temporary restraining order permanent, Kate, Kathleen McAllister testified that she witnessed Aaron give Denise Richard a black eye in January of 2022. They say, "I saw Aaron hit Denise and immediately she had a really bad black eye. I'm literally in shock now to this day about it." Kathleen, who worked at Aaron's Malibu medical office as a holistic energy practitioner and on and off from spring of 2017 until May of 2022, demonstrated in court how Aaron allegedly struck Denise Richards with the palm of his hands. "Denise was in shock. I was in shock," she said. I feel so bad for Denise. But like Camille Grammer will say, and now we say it. I These assholes who think that they can get away with physically abusing their partners, you know, they got what they need to have. I mean, I it's horrible, it's disgusting. I hope that that guy suffer for everything. I hope that Denise takes every single cent from him, because after doing all of this, the threats, the hits, the pushings, the everything, the fact that he's coming here and asking for $150,000 because he's gonna be homeless, shut the fuck up. I hope that they don't grant him anything. I want Denise to not give him 1 cent to that piece of shit. Okay? Because it is too much. And if you want to say, oh, maybe he cheated on him, that is not an excuse for hitting anyone. And this is a behavior that is not a one time thing. Okay? This is so clear that it has been happening over and over for so many years in front of the kids. Like, no, the whole thing is disgusting. Honestly, I'm very curious to see what her daughters have to say about this. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below. Now, let's light up the space a little bit, with a couple of like funny and weird kind of like news when it comes to Bravo. First one, yesterday was the premiere of the Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm sorry, no, on Sunday was the premiere. And something funny is happening because Stacey Rush is getting all the support from the fans. Like everyone is just like Team Stacy right now. But the way that people are supporting her, it's probably the funniest, weirdest way that I have seen in a very long time. Because I have read probably hundreds of comments everywhere on Reddit, on X, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere, that no one believes anything that is coming from Stacy's mouth. Like they are calling her a liar, they are calling her delusional, they are calling her like a weird, like kind of housewife, right? But everyone end up that sentence by saying, I don't believe anything that she's saying, but I am supporting her 100%. I will have her back no matter what. I'm here for Stacy. And I'm like, it is so funny that that's the state of the show if you really think about it, okay? That you will have someone who is clearly lying, or I don't know, like I don't know if it's lying or hiding something, from the cameras, and we are able to look through the bullshit, but we are saying we are not gonna have a gang up. I think it's so interesting that by 2025 we are so against people ganging up on someone, and it seems kind of like they really want to take Stacy out of the show, when every single lady is coming after her. Like honestly, the fans don't like that, and it's very interesting to like really see. And all of the fans, same thing that happened with Katie Janela in Orange County, it's happening here. Is like we will not stand for this. And again, I don't know if you watch my recap. Go and watch my recap. Is my video from yesterday. But when talking about Stacy, I was saying there is something there. I mean, there is a piece of that puzzle that is missing. Look, I don't believe TJ. I don't think that TJ was suing. I don't think that Stacy paid TJ. I don't think that any of that is true, honestly. But I believe that she is hiding something else. And I don't know how long she's gonna be able to keep that in the closet. Remember, once you join Bravo, you have ears and eyes everywhere you go, and all the skeletons that you may have in the closet, they are gonna come out. And I feel that she's hiding something. I don't know what it is. I don't know where is the lie. And I think that's what is driving all of the other ladies crazy. Is like they know that there is some bullshit happening over there. You know, was it that she wanted it to fake the divorce and fake another relationship to get on the show? or what really is going on over here, because now out of nowhere she's dating her ex again, claiming that she's divorced, but Ashley says that she's not divorced. And then I think the worst thing that you can do as a housewife is fighting without real arguments, you know? That kind of fighting where it's like, are we doing that? Like, we don't really have to talk about that. That's part of the past. Like, why mention that? That is not how we do things now, you know? I mean, right now we need receipts. Right now, the way that you defend yourself and your character is by showing proof that what you are saying is truth, period. Because the longer you do not show those receipts, the longer you're looking like a liar. You're looking like you are hiding something. But it's funny that yeah, everyone is supporting Stacy. Like the amount of support is huge right now. I mean, it must be like the other women, like Giselle, Ashley. I mean, they must be fuming right now because it is so much support for Stacy, you know, and everyone is kind of like, yeah, she's crazy, she's delusional, she's clearly hiding something, but we are not gonna put down with a takedown. Like you want to take her down, do it the right way, not by everyone, you know, like putting like going against one person. I don't know if people are just incredibly triggered, you know, by these situations. But yeah, I think there should be another way by now, and this goes to like every franchise. Like right now, there should be a different way to approach these situations, because if you put one person and every single person around is screaming at them and bullying them and telling them things, it's just not gonna look good. Look good, and people are not gonna go for it, honestly. And I feel that also maybe Ashley, instead of just talking, she should have brought the lawsuit, you know, instead of like, I have this friend who told me this, like the he said she said game also is not worth it. Print the damn lawsuit and bring it, you know. Do what Lisa Barlow did. Print it in huge cardboards so everyone is able to read what supposedly or allegedly is really going down, you know, because then you're gonna look like the asshole, you know. And I do believe the thing is like I don't think Ashley's wrong. To be very honest with you, I think she is frustrated by who is this girl who is not able to tell the truth, right? But you also have to do it the right way. That's what I'm thinking, you know. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and if you are supporting Stacy. All right. Now, another piece of tea from Bravo. Jack Taylor getting exposed again very quickly. Remember back in the day when he used to say that he was roommate with Channing Tatum? Remember that? Well, Channing Tatum was on Radio Andy, and he just said like, I don't know her. He basically was like a Mariah Carey, like I don't know this guy. Like no, we were never roommates. Like that's a lie. So there you have it. Another another lie from Jack Taylor. I mean, I thought it was funny just to put it out there, you know, so like you kind of like see what is going on. Another fun one. Heather Dubrow and Terry Dubrow are being praised. Girl, this is a different one because usually everyone is kind of like hating on anyone or exposing someone or whatever, but they are actually being praised by an anonymous person, you know, because apparently they are great tippers. Okay, so this is coming from Dumois. Someone just left this. It says Heather and Terry Dubrow are second to none. I work at a fine dining restaurant in Newport for years, and they are the kindest, more generous guests. Terry used to always get a Diet Coke and Heather a glass of Chardonnay. They will immediately stop talking when you approach the table and acknowledge you as the server. Polite and fat tippers. Everyone loved taking care of them. Sometimes even 100% tip. Look, this is the kind of thing that I love to hear. You know, I feel that if you have the money, you know, Why don't go the extra time? But I also believe that if you are a public figure, you should be tipping. Honestly, like really well, because I mean, the amount of people who do not tip at all, it's insane. In fact, I don't think it's there anymore. Let me see, because Dumois did like a whole thing about like the tippers, and there was like some of them that was actually kind of like surprising that they don't tip. So let's use it to like maybe jump a little bit into pop culture. Like listen to this. Cyan Malik tipped $175 on a $500 bill. He did not finish his food, did not take the leftover with him, and they thought that they didn't like the food, but he seemed to be in good mood, kind of shy, but still talkative and very smiley. Mariah Carey tipped over 20% and came in looking like she stepped off a concert stage. Uh, Joaquin Phoenix in Brooklyn, I saw him leave Ronnie with the double stroller out on the street, walk in and slam an espresso and throw a $50 in the tip jar before bouncing. Now, listen to this. Nicki Minaj had an entire birthday party, renting out the full rooftop, and didn't tip on like a 30 to $40,000 bill. The restaurant had to pay the staff event pay because everyone worked for under minimum wage. Ben Affleck often tips $100 for every little thing. Evan McGregor tipped 50 on a cheap dinner cup of coffee when he was passing through. Who else? Oh, apparently Sean Penn not only didn't tip, but he walked out on his tab. Girl. Tiger Wood is the worst and wouldn't look me in the eye while ordering. Doja tipped me $2,000 on a $700 bill and told me to take the week off. Girl. Racy O'Donnell is the best. Alec Baldwin gave me $100 tip on a bottle of water. Um, yeah, there is a lot. But anyways, just like if you're in the public eye, you need to leave at least 50% tip. That's what I believe. That's what I would do if I was like a millionaire. You know what I mean? So anyways, let me know how much tip do you leave when you go out. Now, jumping into pop culture streets, guys. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck saw each other for the first time since their like weird, messy divorce. On the premiere of Jennifer Lopez's new movie, The Kiss of the Spider Woman. You know, um, so this movie is said that it is amazing. Everyone is saying that this movie is gonna take Jennifer Lopez to win the Oscar. Look, I know a lot of you guys don't like Jennifer Lopez or don't like her acting. I honestly don't mind it. I actually like a lot of her movies. But I also understand that it's not like they are like, wow, it's like Oscar worthy movies. It's just like for fun, whatever. But they are saying that this is going to be like the movie, like this is her best acting ever. So I'm actually kind of like excited to see how it's going to be. Now, the red carpet, Ben Affleck was there and they run into each other at the red carpet. At the beginning was a little bit awkward. Like you can see that they didn't know how to like really behave, but then they end up taking a picture, talking a little bit. And at the end of the day, I mean, the divorce was kind of like messy, but more of because of what people were saying. Because at the end of the day, there was no cheating, there was no abuse, there was nothing really going on. It was just like none of them was gonna change for the other one. So like they just kind of like it was never gonna work out. So I'm kind of glad that they are okay-ish. I don't think they're gonna be best friends anytime soon, but like they look good. And last but not least, we have Miss Taylor Swift, who is letting us into the whole craziness of Selena Gomez wedding. She posted a video. Selena Gomez looked beautiful. They were getting ready. You can tell that these two are like BFFs. You can tell that they love each other so much. But what I'm gonna play the video, and what I want to say is like, girl, the face Selena's face. Like you can see the pure happiness. Like every single picture, every single video, everything that we have seen from that wedding is like what love is supposed to look like. Like you can tell the extra happiness that she was feeling, through all of these. So take a look at the video.
Serious. What? Look at her. Oh my god.
I'm so happy.
Oh my god.
Finally.
What?
I love it so much.
I mean, tell me that there is not like pure and new love and like I just you just want them to be together forever. And also like the way that Taylor is just so happy. I think that by Taylor looking at Selena's relationship with Benny Blanco is one also is like really feeding her into like or like the love that also she has with Travis Kelsey. I think they are like so meant for each other. But I think that Taylor Swift wedding is going to be a whole monster in itself. I think is because it's going to be so different from Selena's Gomez wedding. At least that's what Taylor is trying to imply. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments about that one. All right, guys. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. You have been amazing, guys. Remember, if you want to support my channel or subscribe to my social media, all everything and every single link is down on the description below. Okay. As you know, this channel is not monetized. My old channel is not monetized. So like, there is very few ways that you can like really support my channel, and I love you guys for every single thing that you do for me. And if you cannot like give anything, the best way to support me is also by liking this video, sharing this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure to share this with your friends, your Facebook groups, Reddit, Instagram, anywhere. We are trying to bring as many people as possible to like have the community that we used to have on my other YouTube channel. All right. I love you guys. Thank you very much. And I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.